Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skatedown. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. The Devils should not trade Jesper Bratt, so I'm just going to say that right off the bat. He's been one of our best players this year, and there's this rumor going around, not rumor, but Frank Saravelli was talking about it on his show, mentioning Jesper Bratt, and he's attracting interest, and would the Devils allude to move him, which I don't think so, but I definitely want to do that in this video because I know a lot of Devils fans are, anxious about this since they've heard his name being mentioned in trade rumors. So I want to talk about that all in this video. The Devils should not trade Jesper Bratt. So Frank Saravelli was on the Daily Faceoff show. He mentioned that the Devils might be reshuffling the deck. Mentioned Damon Severson was attracting interest around the NHL with several teams. Talked about Pavel Zacha attracting interest. They said that the Devils are in on the goalie market, which I totally agree with. I don't think we should go into next season with the same tandem of Blackwood and Bernier. I think something's got to be addressed. We don't know what Bernier's future holds, so that's a big question mark. Even with Blackwood, he's dealing with several injuries this year. We have to see how he goes as the year goes on and into the offseason as well. So getting a good goaltender, getting a good goaltending tandem, I should say, is definitely should be one of the top priorities for Tom Fitzgerald in the offseason. Then they started mentioning, is Jesper Bratt available? And, I automatically just shake my head at this. I don't understand why we've waited for Jesper Bratt to get to this level in his playing career. He's getting there in his fifth year. He's looking remarkable game in, game out. And he's been arguably our best forward all year. And now you're going to want to go trade him? This is, I don't know. I just don't believe this. I think the Devils are going to hold on to him. He's a key piece. I know he needs a new deal, so is there something going on behind the scenes? I haven't heard anything, I haven't seen anything, but you never know. I know Frank Saravelli's been one of the most talked about NHL analysts. He's definitely one of the most well-known names, so, hearing this just adds a little layer of intrigue, but, maybe they know something's going on behind the scenes. I don't know, but, maybe it's a thing with the contract. Does he want to go short-term where the team wants to go long-term? Does he want to go long-term where they're thinking short-term? I don't know. But, Jesper Bratt's going to get a huge raise coming off of his contract now. And, he deserves it after this year. He's been our best forward. He's clicked on every single line they put him on. They played him with Janssen and Mercer. He succeeded. They played him alongside Hischier. They played him alongside Hughes. And he succeeded. This guy has just been a spark plug for our team. He's been awesome on several occasions. And, he's starting to really click. And, he's looking just dominant out there. And, he's shattering his personal bests with goals, assists, and points. And he's leading the Devils right now. So why would you want to move him? There's been so many, the past couple of years, we've been looking for top six wingers. And, if we go and trade him now, what are you going to get? You're going to get a first-round pick from a team that's going to be in playoff contention, so it's going to be a mid- to late-round pick. So right then and there, you have to wait years for that pick to develop. You're going to get a prospect. Who knows how good the prospect is going to be? Is it going to be a B-level prospect? Is it going to be an A-level prospect? The prospect might not work in the organization, and you fail that way as well. I don't think the Devils win on a trade with Jesper Bratt. I think they should work with him on a new deal, keep him around. He's a key piece to this team. He's worked well with our top centers. He's worked well with Mercer. He's worked well with everybody, so I would definitely keep him around. We're looking for more wingers to add to this team, so if we lose him, we're going to look for even more wingers. So, I don't know. I heard this rumor, and I'm just like, no, we can't trade him. You have to keep him as a key core piece of this team. He's still young. He's still very good, and he's just one of those players that takes you out of your seat as a fan, and we have to keep him around. So, Jesper Bratt is still very young, 23 years old. He's a versatile winger. He can play the left side, the right side. He's a 2016 sixth-round pick. And this is what you want as an organization. You want to get these late-round picks that are this successful. So it shows that your scouting staff is really good at picking key players late in the draft. And this was definitely one of them for the Devils. So hold on to him at all costs. And Devils fans, don't get too nervous about this because I don't think this is going to happen. I think this is something that as the trade deadline comes, every good player on every team is going to be mentioned and be looked at. And of course, every NHL GM is going to want to be like, okay, well, I like this guy. What would it take to get him? So right then and there, once that's said, there's a rumor that's going to be sparked. So, he's currently making 2.75 million AAV. Of course, that's going to jump this year for his next deal. You're looking in the avenue of 6 to 7 plus on an AAV. So, yeah, it's going to cost a lot, but I think he's worth it. I really do. The key thing is, what do the Devils go for term? Do they go short term? Do they go for another bridge? Does Jesper Bratt want another bridge, or does he want a more long-term deal? So that's where the factors are going to come into play. And if the Devils do so, I hope they lock him up before the offseason happens, because that's when you can get him locked into a better rate. Looking at his past couple of years, 2017, 2018, he played in 74 games, 13 goals, 22 assists, 35 points. 2018, 2019, he played in 51 games, 8 goals, 25 assists, 33 points. 1920 played in 61 games, 16 goals, 16 assists, 32 points. In 2020, 2021, he played in 46 games, 7 goals, 23 assists, 30 points. And this year, he's shattering all of his personal bests. In 2021, 2022, he's played in 49 games to date, 19 goals, 31 assists for 50 points. So, in his 5th year, he's really standing out, and this is the player we were waiting to see what he had to develop. We saw bits and spurts the last couple of years, but he's put it together this year, and he's just a dominant player. He's got the speed, he's got the skating, he's got the moves, and you're seeing him develop his shot more. In the last game, seen him score that beautiful wrist shot from kind of a no angle. Just put it on net and just roofed it. So he's got the shot, he's got the moves, and I hope the Devils and him, I hope they don't trade him. I'll just put it that way. I really want to see Jesper Bratt on this team. I like the way he plays. I like the way he is with this team. You can see that he has that sense of brotherhood with this team, and he gets along great with everybody. And, I don't see any controversy that's behind the scenes where, he's maybe asking for a trade or something. I don't see that. So I don't know where this rumor would come from, and why would it be even entertained from an NHL analyst is beyond me. But, the Devils, as we approach the trade deadline, I think there's going to be several players that the Devils will trade, and I'm going to do a bigger video on it. I just wanted to do one video focusing on this because, when I heard the rumor, I heard a lot of people, or seen a lot of people talking about it on social media. I had to do a video on this because I really don't think the Devils are going to move Jesper Bratt. I do think he's a big piece for this team going forward, and we're seeing more of the best to come from what Bratt has to offer this team. So comment below. What do you think about this? Do you think the Devils would entertain a trade? And I personally don't see any way the Devils would win on a trade that would involve Jesper Bratt. So comment below and let me know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the Hockey Skatedown. It's free. And join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.